sides. I would never be a superhero, not in others' eyes. So I stayed in the shadows, hoping I could fly. I was chosen, but most of the time I wondered why. I was laughed at, now it's my time. Took a mad act, and I left blind. Cause he chose me, and I couldn't see why. It was all mine, so I would at least try. And he told me it's not about where you're at, it is where you're gonna be if you were given a chance. It is where you're gonna be if you were given the task. So I'm giving you the work, I know it's in good hands. Yo, he betrayed me, and as I grew strong, I grew closer to the day I've been praying for too long. It didn't even matter that they thought I was a joke. I was standing with my hero, my abilities awoken. Started off slow, I was learning how to manage it. Backing with brandishing scars and wrapping bandages. But I would never break, I just rallied through the damages. I took my own path, didn't follow other passages. Who would think little punk without advantages would be the symbol of peace? Uncomfortable, but as it is, everybody's tough when the going isn't rough. Who you are will really show when you're fighting your imbalances. Breaks and mistakes, all I ever did was fight. I don't do it for the love, I just do it cause it's right. I just did it for the plight of the people who would die. Now they won't, and I fight because I'm the reason why. I was laughed at, now it's my time. Took a mad act, and I left blind. Cause he chose me, and I couldn't see why. It was all mine, so I would at least try. And he told me it's not about where you're at, it is where you're gonna be if you were given a chance. It is where you're gonna be if you were given the task. So I'm giving you the work, I know it's in good hands. Then you came into my life, and I knew I would die to protect you from what you've been through. We have failed you, left you in the grasp of a man who betrayed you. You never have to ask me again, I will save you. Plow through the blood and the pain, Mirio, night eye, you will not be in vain. I will carry on your legacy, starting with the enemy. Overhaul, you have helped me double my intensity. Push me to my limits, using Ari as a medic. And it's fitting she's the key to your demise, how poetic. I can push it even further now that I will make it. Then I'll go to 50, then to 80, up to 100%. And you will cower at the greatest hero that you've ever met. You have bullied, you have tortured, now you're paying for the debt. Full cower, little deckles here and coming to collect. You will never hurt again, I am coming for your neck. I was laughed at, now it's my time. Took a mad act, and I left blind. Cause he chose me, and I couldn't see why. It was all mine, so I would at least try. And he told me it's not about where you're at, it is where you're gonna be if you were given a chance. It is where you're gonna be if you were given the task. So I'm giving you the work, I know it's in good hands.
I want to thank everybody for joining along on the journey, and big credit to the artists who I just just did the montage to. That song means a lot to me because I went into the convention wanting to meet the voice actor who played Prince Vegeta, and now we are here. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me this weekend. It has been a truly remarkable weekend, and this year has just been very hard for me. Last year was very hard, and I'm really grateful for everybody who have really supported me through the channel. And this is just the beginning of what the rest of the year is gonna look like, and I cannot wait to take you guys along for the journey. And I cannot wait to show you what I have in store for the whole entire year, for the rest of the year, because like I said, we are just getting started, and I wanna thank you guys so much for joining along here. You know the deal. Always remember, always love yourself, always be humble, and know that you are worth it. Know that you are in this world for a reason, and that everything will